whilst being in school, third year, I used to produce songs, being on top 3, top 10 on MTV, Channel O, all those TV stations. And I'm chilling in my house. People don't even know that I'm the one who produced those songs. Recorded, mixed and mastered by me, even though it sounded crap, but I still believe that I've done it right. Yeah, because at one point, because trust me, now when I go to the club and I'm standing there and just listening to music, I judge myself. I'm like, I could have done better on these vocals. It's not. And I see people dancing, they don't know that. They seriously don't know. Why I'm going to this story is because I realized that many of us, we want perfection. But it only exists when you constantly practice. You see, perfection, you won't get perfection today. You won't get it tomorrow. The more you do the same thing over and over again, that's when it comes. I take a risk. I took a risk. My parents don't pay for anything for me. They're not part of my life. They just, hi, how are you? How are you? You good? Okay. How's your permit going? How's your life? That's it. Do you have a new girlfriend? No. Okay, let's move on. Then that's it. That's them. My dad was telling somebody, he never tells me he's proud of me, but he's the one paying the school fees. He never told me he was proud of me because he was bragging about me to people that, yo, my son, hey, he's doing well. Now he can go. I'm like, no. Oh, wow. He never liked me doing music. He never. He was like, come join the family business. Let's do hair cream so your hair can grow. Yeah. I went to say, I remember 2015. I said, okay, Daddy, you know what? I want to come back to SA. He said, what are you coming to do? I said, I want to push the music because I've built a lot of relationship here and connections, and I know a lot of people, and I think I would want to work on it some more. And he says, okay, fine, let's come. But in the meantime, you'll be working with me. Trust me, I sat there all the time. Every morning, I would see how I wake up. I'm so tired because I've been making beats the night before. I slept late. I just go there dressed up all formal. And I would look at myself in the mirror one morning. I was like, do I really like this? And I called him. I said, Daddy, please, you know what? I think I can't do this. I can't do this. He said, yeah, I can tell. You just stay home. Go. Just stay home. Like, I have made myself understand one thing, that I can't stop doing what I do. And if we are all in and doing what we are doing, if you all say we want to be sound engineers, music producers, songwriters, or whatever, trust me, it goes beyond sitting in your room and making the songs. I've sat there before. All I did was to cry because month end came and then they brought the bill and I didn't know how to pay it. And I was looking at, but I had a lot of beats, almost 500. And I've produced a lot. I have many clients around. So this is what I started doing. I started going to clubs because when you go to clubs, you meet all the celebrities and they do like, yeah, man. So they're doing their thing. And then that time I remember I had only $200 on me. No, 400. So I had 400. I had to make a plan. I said, $400. This is what I'm gonna do. And I didn't even think of it. I just woke up one morning, and today I'm gonna go to the club because I heard this artist is gonna be here. So I just wanna go. I wanna meet him. And then I took my $400 all by myself. That's all I had. I had nothing. So I go to the club in the evening. I get there. I see people are drinking big bottles and stuff. I'm like, hey, I can't afford this. It's fine. I just go to the counter and say, please give me one beer, boss. And then I get my beer. I stand there whilst I'm drinking. I'm looking at, so it wasn't just one person came. I see this guy's a big DJ. Okay, cool. This guy's a big DJ. This guy is this. Okay. They're all here. Found all the people that I would like to know in one corner. I'm like, okay, I'm coming for you. While standing there drinking my beer, I realized that they are bouncing people who are going to the VIP session with beers. So I had to drop my beer and hold water. And then I started walking in, and I walked in with confidence. The guy just opened for me. And then I went in, and I went straight to the artist. And I'll tell you the artist I'm talking about. I went to him and I held his hand. I said, boss, how's it? Good. I'm CT. I'm a producer, man. Like, can we do something together? Because I have materials, a lot of them. I was sending, your email is fine. don't want your number. So you say I should take your managers. Just your email is fine. Direct, please. And then he says, okay, cool. And then he introduced me to another guy that, yo, this guy is just a new artist that he's pushing and he's blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, yeah. So now I get the chance to chill with them. Yeah, man, these are my people, man. Okay, that was an experience. But after that, they legit hit me up. He actually took my email as well, and then he hit me up in my email, so yo, send me those beats that you promised. And I'm like, okay, cool. I did. He went through, it's like, yo, bro, you are fire, man. Where are you based? Like, are you based in South Africa or you are in the West Africa? I'm like, I'm in SA. He said, okay, no stress. Come to my hotel the following day. I said, okay, cool, I'll pull through. Do you have a setup? I said, I have a home studio. I can mobile setup, it's fine, I can bring it. I had this big bag I pulled with me. I was holding my microphone in my hand, called an Uber, and we went straight up. And then we sat down. I played him a bunch of beats. He was confused. He didn't know which one to choose because he likes all of them. He was like, yo, if I'm with you, we'll make an album every day. I'm like, oh, thanks. It's a compliment. I love it. But now, what do we do? One song? Say, yeah, let's record this. We record it. Other people, you see, when those big artists, when you meet a bigger artist from outside, when they come, there are other people from this side that will also come around them that do different things. So those people that do different things, maybe this guy works in MTV, this guy works in this guy works in that, this guy works for this guy is in Universal, that A&R for this. They all be coming around that period of time that he or she is staying. So then, when I am there and they hear my material, they're like, who made this beat? It's him. And now the recommendation comes from the bigger artist pointing his finger at me. And those other guys will look at me like, oh, so this guy works with these people. Now they have the perception that, yo, he's a big producer. So then they all be like, yo, man, let me get your number. I want us to talk. Like, and I start getting contact. And one thing I do is immediately I get home, I will just hit all of them up and say, it's me again. I don't want you to forget. I will hit all of them up just for them to know that it's me again. Tomorrow morning, I'll just be like, I'll intentionally share a nice broadcast message to those specific people. Hi, how is your day? Hope you are good. Thank you, have a blessed one. Simple. And then the next thing, this guy will call me, I was thinking of something. Please come to my office tomorrow. Sharp. Must I come with, I'll ask, must I come with equipment? He'll say, no, it's fine. I found myself sitting at Universal here, doing recording some artists I don't even know. Okay, cool. The guy isn't even that good, but when I went there, all I said is, I don't think I sing better than him or he sings better than me, but I think what he's doing is not right. For some reason, they admired that honesty from me. Saying it, I didn't even think of how it would feel to them, but for some reason they admired that. And then it changed a lot of things for the artists that they were working with. It changed a lot of things. They said, okay, fine. What do you think he should do? I said, you should change that note to this one. Okay, he did it. Wow, it's nice. It sounds good. It does this. Okay, let's flip that verse. Let's take. Then I started arranging their song for them. Then they say, okay, do you have beats? Let's listen. I played almost 100. They just keep scrolling like, what? And I realized that, so these people always say nice things about my productions, but they've never had me in the studio recording those songs. So then the day they had me in the studio, it changed a lot of things for me, because I realized that I wasn't just a beat maker. I wasn't just a beat maker. I was more of that. I was a producer. I helped make the song come alive. That was my purpose. And sometimes the melodies may not sound right or sound great. It sounds, I'll fix it. And then when I went home, they gave me some files to go home with. I realized that some of the melodies were not going correct. I just went on YouTube. What pitch correction? Because we love auto-tune. But I mean, like, what other way can we still maintain the nice vocal? And I found something, Melodyne. Oh, hey, praise the Lord, Melodyne, thank you. I started using it. I didn't know it was another whole entire thing. I just took that, put it in my session, started working on it, realized that a lot of things are changing. and I can still make a crappy person sound good with his own tone. I'm like, wow. So I can change many lives. Then they started telling me more. And then it kept on going. It kept on going. Okay, so to cut the long story short, I have learned a lot of things. One thing I did for my life and for myself is to focus. I don't do anything besides music. Morning, evening, eat. I think I just make music, eat, music, eat, music, eat. I'm very predictable. You can just call me and know where I'm at. Like, music, eat. I go out at night, go out just to listen to other music. I don't go to black clubs, sorry, I'm not being racist, but like, I don't go to black clubs. I like white clubs because I enjoy the fist bump and I like the sound and everything. Recently, I can be proud of myself. Lawrence was teaching me synth design, sound design or whatever that was. I failed drastically. Like, I failed beyond failure. Like, the way I failed was not nice for a person to fail. Like, if you had to fail, you would lose. My kind of failure, you go and die. I failed. But can you imagine me? I'm actually here doing it now. And I understand it even. Plus, I didn't understand anything. I even told him, Lawrence, I don't understand this thing. He said, you can. I don't understand. But now it's so easy for me. Like, I can legit say it's so easy. Like, I just know where to go. And those things, you know what made me know how it works? Because I remember that they said, this one does this. Okay, I know that. But how do you let it work? Is what I don't get it. So now, I take a massive, and I can still tweak it around and create my own sound, do something amazing out of it, and it will sound amazing. And then I'll be playing it somewhere and be like, yo, that plugin, what plugin? Dog, I'm using massive. Okay, chill. And then like I realized that. So I'm saying to myself, I can't lie that I didn't learn anything from EMENDY. I can't. If I tell anybody that, did you go to school for this? I can't even say no, because I'll be ashamed of myself. You see, I was telling them today that every radio interview that I go to, I say it out loud that I went to EMENDY College. I don't even say I studied this. I don't even go there. They'll ask me, oh, did you study production? I say yes. And they'll ask me, I know, if they don't say where, I'll put EMENDY Sound and Music Technology in Pretoria. I'll add it because I do it. It's my nature. It has blessed me. It has changed my life. Whilst being even it made me come back to South Africa. You see, I didn't want to come to SA, but EMENDY made me come back, and I didn't know that it had great plans for me in my life. You understand? So I've experienced a lot. I've worked with mainly. I'm going to tell this amazing story. So there's this guy called Swiss Beat. How many of you know Swiss Beat? Yes. Okay, so those who know Swiss Beat, I had the opportunity to meet Black Coffee over the phone. Okay. So I met him over the phone. Amazing guy. Hey, you need to send me those files. Okay, cool, thank you. And then I had met him over the phone. Nice. So that day I had to send him the files, and he said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna be in Pretoria the following day, so I'll come to your place. So send me your address. I'm like, whoa, Black Coffee is coming to my house. Okay, nice. I thought it was a joke. I prepared the files to separate everything. He rocks up to my crib. Nice Bentley. I'm like, hey, this man, he's balling. Okay, so he rocks up. I play and say, so wait, you do all of this in this room? I'm like, yeah. He says, but you here? I say, yeah. So you record here? I say, yeah. You here? I said, how? Don't you need a booth? Don't you want like a booth and all those things? I said, no. I remember when I went, I told him, this is my exact words. When I went to school, they taught us something about like shelving and bringing down and taking out unwanted sounds or sound it's very irritating. So I think I remember those things. So yeah, I remember one of those. So yeah, that is what I do, so that it doesn't sound like it was not recorded in a bedroom. And then he was like, wow, okay, good. He got the files, he left. He called me the following day, he said, you know what, let's have a session together. I drove all the way to Joburg. We sat there, we did the I see this man produce, and I'm like, okay, so if I have 2 hands, why don't I do better music than him? Like, that was just my motivation. It may be wrong, but that was my motivation. Like, I see this man, all he does is uses Logic, click with fingers, like with his mouse. That's all he does. Like his mouse, click, 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 click. And to me, I was sitting behind, and I was looking at him. I was like, this is like, it was inspiring for me. But at the same time, it may sound very funny, but like, I'm looking at him, it's like, one hand, like, for real, making a beat, doing drum pattern. Okay, so what if he was blind? How was he gonna do it? And I realized that nothing stops us from doing what we have to do. Nothing. We can achieve it all. Like, we can. It's possible.